Hey, what's up guys? So before I have to start this video, I already made a video before about regarding issue the payment processor to put pressure on Steam, remove some of the video game only adult stuff, and that's not my concern. And my concern is that some of the normal video game got removed, like Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, or even the Mortal Kombat, or even a horror game like a Silent Hill or Resident Evil might be flagged by this payment processor, which is I completely against this, and most gaming or gamer are not very happy. And this made by some of the group from the activists, I'm pretty sure from the Australian activist group and also from the UK, because they don't like whatever they like. So this going on issue, they've been pressure on payment processor to force some of the video game got removed, which is another like a censorship going on some of the video game. So I say again, I don't concern about the adult stuff got removed, but my concern is that some of the normal video game like Call of Duty, that's a big red warning over there, because mostly I play video game like Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, or even a horror game like a Silent Hill or Resident Evil. If this get flagged, I'm pretty sure I'm not very happy regarding issue the payment processor, and also this activist from the group Australia, or maybe other groups same like this like UK. And also the next topic is that some of the issue regarding the censorship going on, and pretty sure I will say France, for example, that puts censor on X, for example, over here. I'm completely not very happy why they censor on X, because it's just a free speech. Like seriously, this is a free speech and expression on X. Now today we have another big news going on. So this big news is not just like a big news going on like I said before, but this one is a very, I say again, very high risk news going on. And what does that mean? Because right now there's another news regarding a more different and more update about a payment processor to put more censorship some of the video game, which is doesn't any related some kind adult stuff, and also more censorship has been spread another country. So before we're talking about the censorship, we're going to talking about the payment processor that got removed some of the other video game. So on this news here, there's a one call from the on the X said that one video game is the horror game from itch.io, and I'm pretty sure called the mouthwashing is the horror game that got removed by this payment processor. This video game called the mouthwashing is actually, it is a horror game, so it's not any adult stuff that they want to remove, but this one is a horror game, which is why they remove one horror game. I'm pretty sure is this a mistake or not, I'm not sure. If this actually did by the payment processor, this could be another warning some of the gaming or gamer that play horror game also from the normal video game. And for my opinion, why they remove this, because this is a horror game. This one doesn't any related some kind of adult stuff on the video game. And now after this video game got removed, there's all the gaming, I will say all gamers gaming, even the on X using internet, are now speak about this regarding issue the payment processor. For example, on the YouTube, there's a lot of YouTuber out there out nowhere from the country, maybe like from US, UK, or now speak about this payment processor to remove some of the video game. So a lot of YouTuber, like a right-wing big YouTuber, like I will say, for example, Asmongold has been talking about this. They are against, I mean, he's against about censorship on the video game, and also censorship on issue like a European being censored by this bill, for example. And now there's after this censorship going on about payment processor, I saw on the X said there's a one, I'll say again, there's a one news regarding issue the Visa and also MasterCard has been make a statement about, you know, some of the video game got removed. So about the Visa, they claim they didn't do anything about the video game, which is that's completely not true, because on this video game got removed by the payment processor. I'm pretty sure there is 3, and that I will say 4, Stripe, Visa, MasterCard, or even a PayPal that been doing this to put pressure on the video game like Steam to remove some of the video game that they don't like. So now over here, I'm pretty sure the Visa are lying, because they claiming they didn't do anything about, you know, video game got removed. So he says here that Visa does not moderate content sold by the merchant, or they visibly into the specific good or service sold by the processed transaction. And also I'm pretty sure this is about lying. I'm pretty sure this Visa also lying about removing some of the video game that they don't like by the activists from the Australia and also from the UK. And after this going on about a statement by the Visa and also a statement from the MasterCard, there's a one activist group has been made a clear and statement said they are responsible for removing some of the video game that they don't like, which is they just want to remove some of the adult stuff, which is completely like extremist, or I would say they just want to remove some of the adult so extreme, which is I don't care those video games were removed because I never played that game, but my concern is this group from the Australia, I would say the activist Australia from the UK, or maybe Australia wants to remove some of the normal video game. For example, I play the truck simulator, get removed because this group. And also, for example, I want to play like Counter Strike or even like Silent Hill, and I want to play that game, I get removed because by this activist group, because they put pressure on the payment processor, which is, again, this is completely unfair. They just want to censor and removing some of the video game that they don't like, which is illegal. Deciding to remove some of the video game is only Steam or maybe on the US, not from the activists from the Australia and also UK, which is it's completely illegal to put pressure like a payment processor to remove some video game that they don't like. And by the way, after this about regarding by this activist group make a statement that they're responsible to put, more remove some of the video game from Steam and also by this payment processor. There's a one YouTuber has been make it clear or make a video about this. The not just only Visa or MasterCard or responsible state, but they doing to remove some of the video game. There's a one news regarding, and that is the Elon Musk call out this regarding issue censorship, which is Elon Musk already news going on. This been happen on censorship like right now actually. And by the way, after the video game got removed, or I would say more payment or pressure payment processor, some of video game were removed by this activist group. Now we're gonna next topic talking about the censorship going on issue, and that is the, like for example, Europe, like France. And turns out they've been spreading about this censorship going on the internet, and that is the UK, and that's called the Online Safety Act, which is, you maybe heard this one. And right now the Online Safety Act, which is, there's a lot of people repeal this Online Safety Act, but now they respond, say UK has not, I would say it has not any intent to repeal the Online Safety Act, which is, I will say the UK people were likely not very happy or is actually angry about this regarding issue that they don't want to repeal this UK Safety Online Act. And not just only the UK, okay, some of the Europe, I will say there's a one bill from the Europe called the Digital Service Act, might be same like UK to force age verification to all social media, and also the force regulated content, which is mostly the freedom of speech and expression, is being under attack by this Digital Service Act and also the Online Safety Act. And not just only that's it, Ireland is going to be next, and that is the same like the Online Safety Act, and that's called the Online Safety Code. And I'm pretty sure they age verify the social media, also same like UK, but the only I agree is just put the age verification like the adult side. I'm pretty sure that's the only I agree with. Okay, some of the video game or social media, I'm not agree that they forced to censor or to force age verification. Okay, and after that they're also next about the Australia, or the same bill like the UK Online Safety Act, which is the same like the UK to force all social media to put pressure censorship and force to verify the ID to use any internet. And now we have a regarding issue that the US almost the same bill like this, it's been happened a year ago to like 2023 or 2024. And there's a one bill that mostly like same like UK, the Online Safety Act, but this one called the COSA, which is the Kids Online Safety Act, which is, I'm pretty sure on the X and also all the people on the internet, including the other people, actually already know this bill like in US or exactly the same like the Online Safety Act on the UK. I'm pretty sure all the people are not very happy and not agree with this going on. And after regarding this censorship going on, the Europe or also the UK or the other country, there's a one US government and also from the State Department made it clear, said that Orwellian message is not trying to fool the US, and also they've been made it clear that censorship is not a freedom. And by the way, regarding issue that one the US government, where is it? There is. The US government said that UK regulator threatened the American companies with a censorship going on issue, and also this guy from the US government had made clear Europe, UK, Australia, and also from the other country like Ireland, whoever tried to pro censorship going on, this is like against the American companies, and that is the freedom of speech and expression. Now I have to be honest with you guys, this is mostly interesting that some of the US government and also some of the on X said from the department said that censorship is not a freedom, which means it's already clear message that censorship is not a freedom, but this country like UK, Europe, Ireland, France, and also Australia doesn't care. And pretty sure, US more likely not very happy with this country. And also some of the US government that make clear that, want the UK regulate to censor, I would say the UK try to force censor on American companies, which is the bill called the Online Safety Act. And also some of the European country also that all same like the UK to force censor on the American companies. And again, I have to be honest with you guys, this regarding issues censorship going on is completely out of control. Why they want to pro-censor going on over here, why they want to restricting some of the freedom of speech and expression, which is, I'm not happy with this about censorship, and most YouTuber and also most people on X are not very happy and also against the same bill like the UK, and I'm pretty sure in the future this censorship might need to be stopped. Like seriously, censorship is need to be stopped, and I have to speak out this going on because this one is very high risk regarding about censorship on the social media, about freedom of speech and expression, and also payment processor to put censor or remove some of the video game on Steam and also the other platform. And by the way, not just only me about this issue, most the other people on the X and also on the big YouTuber like right wing like Asmongold are against this censorship, and also from the US government like State Department against about the censorship, like a censorship is not a freedom, and some of the US government said that Europe, UK, Australia, and also some of the country tried to make a bill about censorship is not going to be end well. So again, I'm not happy with this censorship going on. I'm a pro freedom of speech and expression. So anyway guys, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. I will guys see you in the next video, because I will be watching about this censorship going on, because this thing or issue concern going on, it's not very well, and I have to speak out or against this about censorship and also the payment processor to some remove the video games.